Hi everyone, I am Dr. Shehbaz S here. Welcome to this lecture on correlation analysis in SPSS. In this session, I will not only show you where to click in SPSS, I will explain the statistical meaning of correlation, the correlation coefficient, recommended threshold values from established scholars, the assumptions, hypothesis testing, interpretation, and academic reporting. We will then apply everything to a practical example involving study efforts and academic performance. So first of all, we need to learn what is correlation and what are the assumptions before testing the correlation, and what are the threshold values to accept or reject the hypothesis. So we are going to do Pearson correlation in SPSS. So definition of correlation, it means correlation describes the association between variables. The Pearson correlation coefficient is a standardized measure of linear association between two quantitative variables. So correlation coefficient range from -1 to +1. +1 indicates perfect positive correlation and -1 indicates perfect negative correlation. 0 indicate there is no correlation. So another thing, positive correlation higher than 0. If there is high variation in one variable, then there will be higher variation in second variable. Negative correlation, when there is a higher variation in one variable, then there is a lower variation in second variable. And 0 correlation means there is no correlation. So there are some scholars who recommended the threshold value for correlation coefficient. So according to Cohen 1998, correlation value 0.10 indicates small relationship, 0.30 indicates medium size relationship, and 0.5 indicates large. Okay, according to Schober et al. 2018, correlation value between 0 to 0.10 is no correlation. 0.10 to 0.39 indicates weak correlation. 0.40 to 0.69 correlation indicates moderate correlation. 0.7 to 0.89 indicates strong correlation, and 0.90 to 1 indicates very strong correlation. And according to Mukaka 2012, 0 to 0.3 there is no correlation. 0.3 to 0.5 is low correlation coefficient. 0.5 to 0.7 indicates moderate correlation relationship, and 0.7 to 0.9 indicate higher relationship, and 0.9 to 1 very high relationship. So Pearson correlation, so there are following assumptions, conditions. Both variables should be quantitative for the real Pearson application. So it means there will not be a qualitative variable. So that's why both variables are more than two variables should be quantitative. The relationship should be approximately linear. Inspect scatter plots for influential outliers, independence, and the sampling research design matter for interference. For significant tests and confidence intervals, distributional conditions should be considered. If Pearson is unsuitable, Spearman rank correlation may be appropriate. So we have a data of students, variable independent and dependent variable. So independent variable is student efforts and dependent variable is academic performance. So we are going to test. So there, before testing the analysis, we are going to set two research hypotheses. One is null hypothesis and second is alternative hypothesis. Basically, there is one hypothesis and alternative. So null hypothesis states that there is no correlation between the student efforts and academic performance. But alternative hypothesis suggests that there is a linear relationship or correlation between study efforts and academic performance. So we come to SPSS file data view, and we need to conduct Pearson correlation coefficient in SPSS. We need to click on analyze, then click on correlate bivariate correlation. Then we will put both variables in variable set. select both variables and put in variable set. If you have more than two variables, then you can select all variables and put in variable set. Click on options. We also need means and standard deviation as usual if you want. Then click on OK. So there is Pearson correlation. If you want Kendall correlation, if you want Spearman correlation, it is up to you. So we are going to test Pearson correlation. Then we will click on OK. So we have the results. Like you can see, descriptive statistics for academic performance, mean and standard deviation, as student efforts, mean and standard deviation. So the most important thing is correlation. So we can see that there is 0.657 between academic performance and student efforts. So there is a moderate correlation as per the threshold value of, you can see, Cohen. According to Cohen, there is a strong relationship, and according to Schober et al. 2018, there is a moderate relationship between student efforts and academic performance. So you can see here the value is 0.657, which falls under the criteria of Schober et al. 2018, which indicates a moderate relationship. But if we see the Cohen 1989 threshold formula, so we find that there is a strong relationship between academic performance and student efforts. So if you find my video helpful, so please subscribe the channel and press on notification button so you can get my next lectures on SPSS and other softwares.